And we're live. It is Sunday, July 11th, 8:47 p.m., and I hope you're all having a wonderful Sunday evening, or whatever the heck it is, wherever you are. This is not going to be one of my usual longer streams, and there will be no games, but I just wanted to carry on the tradition of the Sunday night live stream and just do whatever that is. As you can see, I'm not really with it. I haven't been sleeping a whole lot lately. I have the trip to prepare for. I've been doing a ton of videos. I have videos for Monday already uploaded, and Tuesday, and Wednesday, and I better pause this. And right here, I am pre-rendering Thursday's video, and I was out in the rain recording that. That's an hour-long cycling video where I got absolutely gross, covered in shite. So that's what I've been up to. So tonight I'm just doing this. I might, after I finish editing that and get it uploaded, I might go do a late night scooter stream on the other channel. Depends. Although I'm using the iPhone for the webcam on this stream, and I'll be eating up the battery on that because I don't have it plugged in. I don't have any stupid lightning cables, so I've just been using this. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm using a Samsung wireless charger to charge my stupid iPhone, and that is that. And I guess I'll be buying a lightning cable as I go to Montreal. So I hope everyone's doing well. See Ali, Maroof, Ramses, Bevy, Susan Murray, Tech Needs Tea, Explore with Glenn and Michelle Briggs, Magic Wanderer, Chris Smith, Susan, and Funny Dogs. Greetings, everyone. I'll just play a video in the background. Hopefully the audio and video is okay. Let me see. Yeah, I don't have this webcam set up the same. My last one, my Samsung S20, had this nice effect where it kind of blurred the background and focused on me. I couldn't figure out how to do that on the iPhone. Oh well, we're just gonna have to live with it, I guess. Tech Needs Tea says it looks great, but how does it sound? Audio is more important than video in the world of YouTube. Alex says, wow, you're backed up already. Yes, Lisa says sounds normal. That's good. Thanks for confirming. I'm just checking some things here. And as you may know, Action Kid is in LA right now, and I'll be in Montreal very soon. So I guess both of us will be bringing you videos from far away. But he works a lot harder than me. I'm going to Montreal for a trip. I'm not going there for YouTube. I'm not going there to record or live stream. I will still do some of those things. I might make 2 or 3 videos. I might make a live stream or 2. I'm not sure how much YouTube I'll be doing there. I couldn't find the rest of my mount for doing hooking up the video to the car in terms of doing a live stream from the car or doing a video from the car. I'm just not going to sweat it. If I can do it, I'll do it. If I can't do it, But I do pick up the car tomorrow morning, and then Bakio says, did you go to a tanning salon? This is the iPhone. My skin looks the same. This thing is making my skin red. So, no tan. And I was out in the sun yesterday a bit, but that's pretty much it. And on Friday, we have a big reopening here in Toronto, right? We're almost back to normal, kind of. So I'll be out and recording some more videos on Friday of Toronto. So maybe I don't want to load up too much on Montreal. And I'm not doing any research or any homework. And I'm not telling you guys what hotel I'm staying beforehand for obvious reasons. But I will... why am I looking at... I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm doing tonight. But I will... do a video on the hotel once I'm back. The Amish Gamer says it's because I'm blushing at the fact that I got an iPhone. Techniques T says that's the one weird... You know what? I was thinking maybe I could change... No, let's just stick with the tomato face today. I was thinking maybe I could change... Because I've got 2 of these S20s just sitting around, and I could use one of them for the webcam, but I wanted to try the iPhone. I did take a very hot... I've taken 3 showers today so far. Maybe that's why my skin is so red as well. Oh, Jeanette is here. Is it hard to film while on scooters? You would worry if you would drop your recording device. You know what? On the e-scooter, I use this. Previously, I was using a GoPro, but the application I'm using on the iPhone has a built-in stabilization mode. So I've just been using, which you can't get on Android. So I might as well take advantage of it. And I literally just have this on my chest with the iPhone like that, or I guess like that, and that's how I streamed it. And it was, in my opinion, smooth enough. It wasn't perfect, but not quite as good as the GoPro, but given that I have nowhere near the technical complications, I think that whole elaborate rig of bringing my stupid laptop with me and the HDMI cable and the GoPro and the 101 things that can go wrong with it is a thing of the past. We're now just going basic. Who would have thought something basic would have worked? How necessary is having a car in Toronto? Depends on where you live and what your lifestyle is. For me, not necessary at all. For some people, very necessary. But overall, for most people, probably not. Probably not. Oh yeah, Lisa, sorry, I forgot you don't like the word basic. But what I should say is simple. Although I like doing the complicated thing. I like that I tried that. And I could get way more out of using my laptop than just the phone, but oh well. Toronto is the best place to ride a scooter. And it's the only place where it's not allowed in Ontario. It's the best place and it's not allowed. Go figure. Yeah, he had the transit guide. No, I don't think borders are opening. I don't know, but people always ask me about this stuff. And I'm like, I don't know. I glance at the headlines the same as everyone else. I don't know. Johnny, you should be down on College Street right now doing a live stream. Michael, yeah, but I'm leaving early in the morning, so I didn't want to go deal with that. I was hoping England won because there's the Rose and Crown and Duke of Kent right outside, and those places would have been going crazy if England won. So all I would have to do is walk outside my door, and we would have had a neat little live stream. But I don't really want to go down to Little Italy or Corso Italia, so I'm going to stay here. And I might go do an e-scooter stream later. Maybe I'll go ride down there. We'll see. There's a train you can take from Montreal to NYC in 4 hours. What train is that in 4 hours? Tech says there's riots in London right now. Well, I mean, there were riots in Vancouver when the Canucks lost, right? Italy won and McGregor lost. I feel bad for McGregor. I wanted to see him get beat properly longer than what happened. That was such an awesome UFC card up until the last fight. And the stream is brought to you by the Walking Man Dude. And let's not forget, last Sunday's stream. Wow, this one thing about the iPhone is it focuses really quickly. Like, it is just like, bam, focused. Maybe not that close. This thing might not be so bad after all. Although there's a 0% chance I will use it as my regular phone. Does anyone remember taking the Rapido to Montreal? No. But I'm still hoping to go to New York in August, even though Porter isn't flying in August, and now Air Canada prices are going up. But other than that, I was hoping to go somewhere far, but apparently Thailand is having a really bad time right now, and they've actually, even though they've started letting tourists in, they've really started restricting things again. So Susan says iPhone is good for photos. No! No, it is not. I'll tell you why it's not good for photos. You can't take them at a 16:9 aspect ratio. The default on iPhone is 4:3. Okay. But if you want it to be widescreen, 16:9, you know, the standard resolution everyone uses, you have to go edit the photo after you've taken it. They can't just put a button to let you choose 4:3 or 3:4 if you're doing Insta, or 1:1 if you're doing Insta, or 16:9 like every single Android phone. They just give you 4:3. Who the hell takes 4:3 pictures? I'm sorry. I guess Lisa might know because she's a photographer, but I certainly don't take 4:3 pictures. Why is that the only option? That I should do a ranty video on the things that piss me off about my iPhone. Ali BHG, I think Jerome Forestwood uses some kind of filter on his pictures. If you go look, he does a good job of selecting his thumbnails. Hey, Path. Guess who's got a Path video coming up tomorrow? And I almost chose that same hallway for my thumbnail. But yeah, whatever his photo software is, he's clearly running them through something. But what's ironic is this doesn't look at all like the video, right? You almost expect the video to look kind of pencil crayoned, and they don't. I don't know if you guys are listening to all the horns, but there is a lot of honking going on outside my apartment right now. Alex says, yay, path walk for Dylan. Yeah, I did the stupid path walk. I also did... Let's let it be a surprise. But today, I rode my bike from Midtown down Christie, and then through Trinity Bellwoods, and then down Strawn to the C&E, because the C&E was closed to vehicles today as part of active TO. So I wanted to check that out. So I went down to the C&E, and I got covered in filth because today was not a good day for doing that. And I was wiping off my camera lens every few minutes, but that will be Thursday's video. And that video is over an hour long. So that's one of the reasons why it's taken me so damn long to prepare it. Will you be playing games? No, I think we'll bring back games maybe next Sunday. Susan Ontario Place. No. Did you ever watch the Wall Street Skate, bro? Yes, I do. He was having problems the other night with Prism, like everyone else with an iPhone, and then he had to stream from Streamlabs. But I don't watch him regularly. There's one crazy YouTube channel I've been watching lately, and it is disturbing. JellyBegone.name. Enjoy a smoked meat sandwich at Schwartz's Deli, Montreal, since 1928. JellyBegone, will you kill me if I go to Dunn's? Or what if I go to Reuben's? Does it have to be Schwartz's? I will try. I'm not a fan of lining up. If there's a big lineup, I might just go to one of the other joints. But thank you very much for the $20. I have had Schwartz's every time I go to Montreal. Just not a fan of lining up. But we'll see. And I went to that, I think it's called Reuben's. It's like a burgundy place. They're like, everyone's like, oh, that's the place you go to when you don't want to wait to go to Schwartz's. And it was all right. So let's see here. Bevy says she finally posted a new video tonight. Congrats on that. Are you going to bring us any gifts from Montreal? No. Oh, I think I got your notification on that. It was about a... It was about getting your second vaccine shot, so congrats on that. Michelle Briggs says Prism no longer lets us hang out for 5 minutes after the stream ends. Boo. Well, I've got news for you. I'm no longer using Prism. I say that as I use prism for this stream, but I have fully switched to Streamlabs, and I have this thing called Streamlabs Prime. It's like $25 a month, but it has disconnection protection. So if both my providers crap out, if my phone restarts, if it overheats, it'll keep the stream going. And it works on Sunday when or my last e-scooter stream. I lost connection on Spadina, and it saved me. So anyways, this channel is very disturbing, called Streets of Philadelphia, Kensington Avenue. And I have watched most of these videos on my big screen TV, and just, what the hell? Thank goodness we are in Toronto. That's all I can say. Jimmy Soundwave says, Johnny, iPhone does do 6:9. You just have to click the little arrow icon at the right side of the screen when in the camera app. Does it? There is now a little downward, you know what? Starting, I had Googled it because I couldn't figure out how to do it, and it said no, there isn't. But there is. Okay, I'll take that back if that's true. Thanks for pointing that out. And it would be nice if they added a 1x1 as well for the Insta people, but alright, I'll put my sock in my mouth. Susan says AK is already in LA. Yeah, I was talking to him earlier today, and he's got a really cool new intro on his live streams. Is he live streaming now? He is. And you can see... Oh, he's playing his new intro. Ooh, it looks like he has a... He sent me this earlier today, and I thought it was pretty neat. I'm not going to play more of that because that's probably music copyrighted. And Bevy said she put up a new video. We can take a quick look at that. Going to get my second vaccination. Congrats. Strolling along. You've really taken to the word stroll, haven't you? I've seen that in a lot of your videos. Yeah, the thing with those intros, I just use an intro I made. I don't really want to pay someone to do that, but I don't know if Action Kid did that himself or if he outsourced it, but he certainly would have the resources to do whatever the hell he wants. But it's pretty slick. I'm not doing intros anymore on Johnny Strides. My stream is all set up and ready to go by the time I hit go live, so I've decided to get rid of the intro, but ironically on the home screen, or on the home screen, on the home stream, I will keep doing the intro. Fans Buses Gaming, you hit 1,000 subscribers. Congrats, Fans Buses Gaming. That's quite a tough climb. I know you've been at it for a long time. Let's see that. Fans Buses Gaming. Literally, Fans Buses and Gaming. What should I do when I hit 1K? Hey, you hit 2. You've got some good views. Oh, your wheel unboxing didn't... Well, you're a bit all over the place, but congrats on 1,000. That's big. And I know you've been watching this channel for a long time. You've got the people looking for fans, also interested in buses, and I think you do bicycle videos as well. As my voice raises up like a teenager in puberty. Tech, when are you streaming again? We know Bevy's too tired from getting her shot. When are you streaming again? Which is weird because my second shot did nothing to me. Absolutely nothing. Mildly sore arm. I am drinking tea. Tech says probably this week. Alright. I would announce it to give you a little boost, but if I don't know when it is, I also don't know when I'll be streaming. Like I said, maybe I'll do an e-scooter one tonight if I get this stupid cycling video uploading and I'm bored, I might jump, or I might just go for a ride myself without streaming it. Sorry, I'm just reading the chats. How many people do we have in here? We have 141 people. The fire depot came to your house today. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? Let me put a little bit of audio on here. This is my quiet ride home, so I guess I could put some audio. It had a burning smell. Johnny Strides, $5. This guy's a hack. Screw you, Johnny Strides. What the hell? Tony says, Johnny, why don't you work that 9-to-5 job? I have not worked a 9-to-5 job since August. I've been offered a 9-to-5 job at a pretty nice arrangement, but I might just stick this out. Did you just add yourself to payroll? Yep. Alright, Bevy, have a good night. Silent running culture. I like when you do the live streams. From the phone or from here? Johnny, you tip yourself. Yeah, I do. Maroof says edit. No, I can't edit the video because it's rendering right now, Maroof. I'm pre-rendering it. So once I've done this, because I was watching the soccer game, so I didn't want to edit it. I just long story short, I can't really edit it. And I don't want to resume it now, because if I do that, this stream might go to shit, as that's rather CPU intensive. So as soon as the stream's done, I'm going to resume that. Then I'm going to watch some TV. Then I'm going to edit the video. Then I'm going to think about maybe doing a scooter stream. But that would be on the other channel. But I'm certainly not going to promise that to anyone. Bevy says, good night. Have a safe drive to Montreal. Thank you. I will try. Your face is red. No, I don't know what's up with the tomato face tonight. We're just going to have to live with it, I guess. Hello, Whitby dude. Get some rest before traveling. I will be stopping a lot on the way. What kind of rental did you go with? I went with Volkswagen or similar. It showed a picture of like a Volkswagen Jetta. So the third cheapest or smallest class. I had 10% off with my credit card. I no longer have like my 80% off discount through my old company, which sucks, but I paid like, I think with the discount it worked out to like $270 for 4 days. So I don't need to buy insurance because it's covered on my my credit card. How long is the drive to Montreal? It feels like about 5.5 hours, if I can remember. You found no one sees you on the road with your scooter. I think your visibility is the same on a scooter as on a bike. Does anyone remember Rent to Wreck? I remember that. The people asking, how long is it going to be? Maps. Let's just do this. Google says 5 hours and 19 minutes. Yeah, I've done this trip in 5 hours before, including a few pit stops. But if you're going 125 when this is based on 100, it's easy to beat the Google suggested time as long as you don't hit traffic. That'll be the key, and it'll be the middle of the week. I think I just rerouted myself. Someone suggested I stop at Ottawa on the way back. That is too much of a detour. I will not be including Ottawa. Kingston's kind of on the way, but... Oh, I made it 5 hours and 52 minutes. Because I'm now driving around Belleville. No, I don't want to go around this lake. Now I'm taking a random detour to here. There we go. We fixed it. 5 hours and 19 minutes. What kind of walk are we looking at? 111 hours. That's including no sleep either. I could not physically do that. I think very few people on the planet could actually do that nonstop. Probably get like a bunion or a corn or something. Devin says hi. Last mini road trip was to Rochester to see Queens in the Stone Age. Do it? Walk from Toronto to Montreal. No. No, I don't care how good the cause is. I'm not going to make that walk. Jeanette says it's like driving from Houston to Dallas. Yeah, we have Toronto to Windsor is another big-ass drive. That's kind of similar. Maybe a little bit quicker than that. But we'll be driving. If maybe I'll stream part of it or make a video. I don't know. If I vlogged this, I'd be a millionaire overnight. Nope, not worth it. Susan says Windsor is boring. Yeah, but it's the gateway to the U.S., right? People that drive to Windsor are really probably just going to New York. Something was burning in your house. That's why the fire department came. But isn't the highway or the speed in Quebec like 100 to 120? So as long as you're within that range, you're okay. I seem to remember something like that. Oh, sorry, the Amish gamer. Sorry to disappoint. And thanks to everyone who sent their support for whatever the hell that was that happened on Friday night when that idiot freaked out at me. In hindsight, there was no need for me to run away from him or act that way. The guy was... I don't know what was wrong with him, but it was certainly not at all like the other incident where something bad actually happened. This was just an idiot who was very insecure of himself freaking out. So I don't really have anything to say on that other than nothing happened. I didn't even follow up with the police or anything like that. I just decided to let it go. Susan says he might be paranoid. Yeah, but he was so far away. He was so far away. Like, he was on the other side of the street. Like, whatever. I mean, guy's a weirdo. I did have a few drinks, Vivian. I did, but I was probably going to do that anyways. Running was understandable. Yeah, that was a trigger point. When someone runs at you, like, it's one thing to casually walk over and say, hey, what are you doing? I'm going to be curious about that. Fine. But the fact that the guy charged at me, like, that's not a thing you expect to see someone else doing. Right? So, that is all that is. Susan didn't understand. Some people think that they're getting even by filming you. Like, hey, look, I can take your picture too. It's like, okay. And the guy asked me, like, do you have a permit to do this? Dude, do you need a permit to upload a picture to Instagram if there's people in the background? No. I mean, if there's breaking news, does the news crew have to go and get permission of everyone in the background just to go film a scene live on the streets? No. Like, this is Canada. We're not communist China where the government dictates every aspect of your life pretty much in terms of your freedom. We're allowed to do that. Sorry. Like, that's our right. So I think this guy needs I don't know, he needs help. This is the only thing you need to be careful. Yeah, I don't focus on kids. I never focus on kids. And if I point the camera towards a playground or a school, it's from a distance where you can't identify anyone clearly. I just think that's common sense, right? And kids aren't old enough to understand how privacy laws work and stuff like that, so That's my stance with kids. Just don't do it deliberately. Tom Bikes 416 says, why did you give the guy your channel? I don't care. I have nothing to hide. And he could find it anyways. Like, if he had a peanut for a brain, I told him, he knew I was live streaming. It would take him, there's like 2 of us, me and Ken, that do it in the city, right? I don't know what happened to 4K Wanderer. Hopefully that guy comes back. But, yeah, like, he would have found it. Someone asks, what am I doing? Who are you? I'll tell them in the sake of being transparent. And if anything, that helps show that, like, I'm not being creepy, right? Like, what I'm doing is out in the open. Anyone can see it. So that was kind of my logic in telling him. But yeah, I guess in theory he could do that again because he knows where I'm live streaming. But I don't know. If I see orange pants, I'll get suspicious. We'll just leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. What's new on Strides? Ooh. I'll just play this while we Chris Mills, yeah, I thought about that. Maybe he was streaming or maybe he was sniping, but if you watch the video, he asked me what I was doing when I was across the street. Then once I was past him, I turned around to get a view of the skyline because it's quite neat from that part of Yonge Street. So I turned around and I held the camera there. Then right as I was pulling the camera away, he looked up and saw that I was still filming. So I think that is what triggered him. I don't think he was watching the stream waiting for me, trying to snipe me. I think he just thought that I was being a weirdo, turning the camera and looking at him. So I kind of get it. I don't get his reaction at all, but I get, given his mindset, why he might have been a bit perturbed. But I mean, that was just a bad coincidence. I was looking... I always, if you watch any of my videos where I walk on that part in Midtown on Yonge Street, I always turn around because just north of Summer Hill, you get a fabulous view of the city if you look south. That's all. Okay, we'll leave that topic. I just wanted to bring that up because so many people had been asking and it had been coming up, not in this chat, but my Instagram DMs got full of it and I'm not even responding to people. My email got full of people talking about it, so I think that's that. You think the guy was pissing in the street just before he started filming them. Whatever. If he was paranoid, whatever. And I think Ken just posted a video. He went out on this same day and he recorded a walk in this rain and we both got caught in a pretty torrential downfall. It hits me about 10 minutes into the video. I was thinking I might not get heavily rained on, but it happened. Kohana came for the Quickie. I need some sugar. How about some live watch-alongs? Film early and watch with us later. Oh, that's kind of like a premiere. I did that once. I did that on the Strides channel. I filmed a night walk. And then I went on and I streamed it and I watched it with everyone. Then I uploaded that video to Stumbles. So I got 2 videos out of it. Although I had to do the work of 2 videos. That's an idea I might bring back. If I do that type of thing, I might do it on the other channel. But, yeah. That's not a bad idea. Thanks for reminding me. I once did that. Lisa says it was intense. You had to take a break. Yeah, it was intense. My luck is whenever it's snowing or raining and I want to go somewhere downtown to catch it, by the time I get in the subway and get there, it's usually let up. Or, especially in the case of snow, sometimes it's snowing really heavily here and I get in the subway and I go downtown and then it's snowing lightly and you're like, what the hell? So I might just mostly stick to Midtown when bad weather happens, and then if it's still happening, I can go downtown and make another video. Techniques thesis premieres would be a fun way to interact with you. Yeah, but then I gotta wake up early and watch the video. Skeleton and Scully says it looks like The whole world is gathered to see a big mariachi band playing violins and guitars in that video. In what video? Yeah, Action, I'm not really worried about my safety. I think Toronto is... We've got our fair share of people, but, I mean, just don't poke the bear and it won't poke back. Unless you have what happened to me on Friday, the guy... Whatever, I wasn't letting that guy within 10 feet of me. But I'm not so worried about the safety here. I think the people here are generally great. And we have some rough areas, but most of those people just need help. They're just down on their luck. Or they're addicted to something. They're not violent or crazy. Like, I think most people are inherently good. And I think you can see that in my videos. And the fact that I've done like 900 of these, and I've had one incident. Like, what happened on Friday was the second worst thing that ever happened to me. And that was nothing, right? So, that's all there is to that. But I think, yeah, I think most of the people are good. And today, when I was getting on the subway with my bike, there was someone who you might think twice about, but he walked right up to me and he was like, "Hey, brother, can I follow you in?" And I just looked at him and smiled, even though I was wearing a mask. I was like, "Go for it." And I tapped my card. He scooted in behind me and he said, "Thank you." And I said, "You're welcome." Like, there's no need to be scared. We can be friendly with one another. Yeah, I helped the guy break into the subway and not pay, but I don't care about that. Like, he treated me nicely like a human, so I did it back. Yeah, that's probably true, Michelle. That's probably true. But, and I did not have my camera on me, because it was right after my bike ride, where, if you want to... I can show, actually, where... Videos. Maybe it wasn't so bad. Oop. Well, it's not raining yet. Let me find it where it's not raining that heavy. But there is a preview of the hour-long cycling video, and the screen kept getting covered in, oh, I'm going through Trinity Bellwoods. The screen kept getting covered with the lens in water drops, but every time I stopped, I'd wipe it off. And then we went down Strawn. Oh, see? That was me wiping it off. I actually think this is one of my better cycling videos. It's kind of neat. And then I get to the X. And we ride around a bit. I took some pictures. And I ended the video here. But then I kept filming, and I filmed myself all the way back to St. Andrew Station. So that one's going to have a nice little bonus stretch if you actually watch the whole videos. But yeah, that'll be Thursday. That's how ahead I am. Susan says the X looks sad without the CNE setup preparations. Yeah, I think they're probably kicking themselves over that, canceling it, but they had to make a call, and they had to do it so early, and things weren't looking good when they canceled it, right? And now we've got Wonderland open. We've probably getting the Blue Jays back. The Canadian Football League's playing. There's going to be people in the stands. Like, if hindsight were 2020, yeah, they would go back and uncancel the X, but there's just so many moving parts, right? And contracts and vendors and stuff that needs to be in place that it's kind of understandable that they canceled when they did. Because I've heard a lot of people say, that was stupid, why did they do that? You know, they easily could have opened, but they had to make that decision before we were flooded with vaccines, right? Before our numbers turned around and looked good. So it is what it is. No X this year, but hopefully it'll be back next year. It better be back next year. Centerville in Center Island opened. Daniela Castro says it doesn't make sense that Wonderland can open but not the X. Well, Wonderland, no, it doesn't. Well, it makes sense because Wonderland was just waiting there with the key in the ignition, ready to turn it on as soon as they were allowed to open. They were ready all last year too. Whereas the X is like 2 weeks of immense planning. It's not a permanent facility with employees that all like they have to draw so many things from so many different places that you can't just decide to open up, right? Whereas Wonderland, they had that luxury of saying, okay, we can open up next Friday. Let's open up next Friday. The X didn't have that luxury. So that's why they're different. I have a friend who works at management at Cedar Fair, actually, and they were pissed off they couldn't open last year, but at least they're open now. Try a long bike ride from Hamilton to Toronto. Yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe when I get my e-bike, because I'll have an 80 to 120 kilometer range on it. And if I do pedal assist and turn the engine off sometimes, I can go even much longer than that. So we'll see. What were you doing with your leg? Don't know what that question is about. So maybe the e-bike should be here by the end of the month. Oh, my right foot. Oh, what was I doing with my leg? I was showing you that my shoe was drenched. Because in a few minutes from here, it really starts raining on this walk. Yeah, I was showing my shoe. I got what we in Canada call a soaker. I remember the first time I used that word in the States, or sorry, in Korea, and my American coworkers were like, what the hell is a soaker? And I was like, you don't know what a soaker is? That's part of the Canadian vocabulary. Silver CS says Johnny Stumbles get together at next year's C&E. That might be more of a stride show than a stumble show. Tech Needs Tea says Bevy missed a lake show. And Tech Needs Tea and Bevy were working overtime on the trolls on Friday, so thank you very much for that. Which neighborhood did you walk around, Harjot? Can you record a roller coaster ride? Not officially. Cedar Fair doesn't allow it, but I could probably sneak a GoPro in, and I would want to use like a wrist strap or something. I mean, I could say I'm going to trust myself to hold the camera, but what if I let go of it and it whacks someone on the head, right? That's not cool. So maybe if I can get a wrist strap or some kind of device to make sure that it's not going to come free, I might consider that. But I can't put it on a chest mount because they'll see that and they'll be like, get the hell off. Did you watch the playback of the chat? Not yet, Tech. Not yet. Probably won't get around to doing it, but just because I'm going away. But I appreciate it. What has always sucked? You know, my dad used to wear glasses on roller coasters, and we'd go through like corkscrews, and I would look at them, and they would be like bouncing up and down on the tip of his nose, and he didn't have like the strap thing, and they never came off. And I was like, how the hell are you not super uncomfortable right now doing that? So, yeah, I guess, I mean, I was freaked out for him, and I was just a stupid little kid, but he knew what he was doing. Yes, Tech, very much thank you. I want you to do another live stream so we can all go support you on that. Kohana says, don't leave you, take me with you to Montreal. Maybe next time. And look at all the rain now. This is when it really started hammering. Good night, Vivian Johnson. Sorry to hear that you're still not feeling well, but hopefully you rest up and recover soon. And we'll have some Montreal videos for you. All right, Vivian, have a good night. And thanks for your support and for your ideas about the park along the way. You're jealous of my Montreal trip. But I'm going on a week when it's supposed to be raining every day. So I trust that it might rain half the time. Hoping to get a little swimming pool action in with the hotel, as the swimming pool in my building is still not open. So I have not swam in quite a while. Get St. Hubert's? I miss St. Hubert's. I miss St. Hubert's so much. Their sauce is better than Swiss chalet sauce. So maybe. Maybe. I'm just gonna get one thing quickly. Jeanette Morales, $50 for snackies during my drive to Montreal. Jeanette, that's a lot of snacks. That's a lot of snacks. Thank you, Jeanette. I have no idea how to thank you for that other than just saying thank you over and over again. That's amazing. We will get snacks. I'm hoping to do some stimmies. I was trying to combine Starbucks and Timmy's, but pretty much every stop off the highway in Canada has either Starbucks or Timmy's, right? So I will, and there tends to be Wendy's. There's an unusual amount of Wendy's on the highway, at least relative to what you see everywhere else on the highway off-ramps. Maybe that's because they used to be partnered with Tim's, but I will be stopping. But that will get me snacks during my drive there and back. If you find a library in Montreal, film it. Stimmies is now your slang for every coffee shop. Wendy's or KFC en route. Oh, thank you, Jeanette. Put some towards the car rental. You should make a pit stop in Whitby, says Whitby Dude. Maybe. I usually don't make a pit stop till I'm like way out of the GTA. But we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, oh, there won't be dining indoors in the Ontario one, so it'll just be in, food, out, or use the facilities. There's some solid craft beer shops in Montreal. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing some drinking. If you don't hear or see, if you don't hear from me for a few days, you'll know what's happened. But I'm going to probably get out well out of the GTA, and then I'll start making the bathroom and coffee stops that are so customary on a drive like this. Funny Dog, $5. That's a cause I can get behind for an emergency pee bottle. Well, good thing you're not giving me $5 to buy hooch for the drive. That's a bit of a no-no, but thank you very much for the $5. Maybe I can convert my blender bottle into an emergency pee bottle. Focus, iPhone, focus. Yeah, it's probably not going to focus that close, but thank you, Funny Dog. Yesterday you did an 80-kilometer bike ride north of Toronto. Yeah, Mercury X, I'm just getting out there and getting back is just, I don't have a car. It's such a hassle, and there's so much to see in Toronto. It's not likely, but I might start doing that on the GO train at some point. Seems like a convenient business to have. How will I make my morning smoothies? We will skip the morning smoothies. Ooh. The gimbal died. Stupid gimbal. Yes, I am ghetto, and I do not have a webcam. Now it looks all unbalanced. Let's see if we can bring this thing back to life. There we go. I think that's about the same as it was. Carsto 699. I saw that on my TV. Be sure to stop at the Big Apple near Belleville and get a treat. Carsto, thank you very much for the 699, and you have been supporting me a lot lately. It's very much appreciated. I will I will definitely make a stop at the Big Apple. You can stop there on the way back too, right? There's some places you can only stop one way because there's no overpass, so you can't get off one side of the highway and cross over. I can answer that question now, actually. The Big Apple. Is this it? Yeah, there's the stop right here, right on Percy Street. So if you're wondering what Carsto is asking me to do, it's stop at this place. Oh, they put a mask on it. That's cute. So all you gotta do is get off at this off-ramp here and you can jump back on. And if I don't do that on the way there, I can stop there on the way home. Did anyone watch the Euro final? I watched Extra Time and the shootout. That's cute. I wonder if the mask will still be on it. Techniques T says that's frightening. How long is this stream been going? 52 minutes. Ali BHG loves Street View. Yeah, you know what? We can, hey, go back to Street View. Go back. Where's the... So in 2011, it was just a Big Apple. And then 2013... Oh, it looks like there's eyes on it, but it's blurred out for some reason. 2012... 2014. Oh, they put a face on it, but it's blurred out. Why are they... There you go. See, they added the face. It used to just be a big red globe, but then they added the face. And then they threw the mask on it. So we could see the evolution of the Big Apple. Cool little feature of a Google Street View. We don't have nearly as much as those goofy roadside attractions in Canada that they have in the States. You see those all over the place when you drive across the plains in the US. Sometimes you'll just see like a giant dinosaur for no reason, but in Ontario, we got the big ass apple. Whippy Dude says they sell good pies. Is there a massive orange stand in Montreal? I don't know, Susan. I'm sure someone knows. Emma says that thing is creepy. Oh, my eyelid is getting scratchy, itchy. Australia has a lot of big things, including critters, I bet. There's the orange julep in Montreal. Yes, I've heard of that. I swear I have been there. There's the orange julep. Where's the face? Where's the mask? Where's the creativity? What the hell, Montreal? Boring. Just a big orange ball. It's the orange julep restaurant. Maybe I'll have to go there for sure. Australia has big scary spiders. Those things are, I'll just say it, scary as fuck, said Susan. Estelle says, yes, we do. How's your new scooter working out, Estelle? Is it the same model as the old one? Susan says she's been there. The real man's been many times. Would you ever move to Montreal? Probably not. Probably not. We'll stay in Toronto, or I'll go somewhere out of Canada if the time comes. Has anyone visited the Corn Palace in South Dakota in the States? Do they have a big thing? I think I saw a documentary on all these roadside attractions. I saw one in Canada too. It was based on a drive from Toronto to Vancouver. What was that called? Corn Palace, North Dakota? Corn Palace ticket office. This is South Dakota. Is this the Corn Palace? World's only Corn Palace. That's kind of weird. It's not really, and it's right next to City Hall. Seems like a very unnecessary building, but maybe that would be neat. Walk St. Laurent and check out the massive murals every year. There's a massive mural festival. All right, I will try to remember. I will be a little bit buzzed pretty much the whole time. Michael K asking, what is Harjot's YouTube channel? Something unnecessary in America? Well, is the giant apple pie and the orange julep really all that necessary? I'll do St. Catharines for sure. I gotta double check where my hotel is. But I'm pretty sure I can just walk anywhere from there. You go free if you pass the challenge of the Corn Palace next door. Earl, 549, great stream. Thank you, Earl. Thank you very much for the 549. Sorry, guys, tonight's going to be a short one. I've still got a video to prepare, and I got to pack a bag. I got to throw all my tech goodies. I got to figure out how to live stream or see if I can get the gear to film part of the ride. But thank you very much, Earl, for the 549, and everyone else who has super chatted. Fans Buses Gaming says, how do I get monetized on YouTube? Just copy and paste that very question into Google, and it'll tell you. You just have to apply for it, and then if they approve it, because not all content is monetizable, but if they approve it, they will email you, not email, they'll physically send you a pin in the mail, and you'll have to fill that out. And new this year is you have to give a bunch of tax information, and you have to sign some U.S. tax forms as well, because they're an American company. So that's the fun part. And don't forget, if you do make money, you got to report it to the tax man. I literally just took my entire, this is how much YouTube sent you, added the Patreon, added the PayPal, and just shipped that off to the government. Fun stuff. But yeah, he retracted his message. All right. Never mind. It's not scary, Fans Buses Gaming. Apply for monetization. Just do it. Devin says no caps. I just think caps is annoying as fuck. And people that type in all caps, it just annoys. I don't get triggered that easy, but when I see all caps, I just want to delete the chat. So rather, I just make that a rule. And I've seen some other streamers have that rule as well. So that's all that is. Do you have to do a U.S. tax return for the IRS? Sanjay, no, you don't. But you do have... Canada is exempt from U.S. taxes, but you have to fill out a form that says you're Canadian in order to be exempt, and you have to send it to them. So it's not that big a deal. Devin says he knows he was being sarcastic. Yeah, that's one thing about you guys just chatting. I can't tell the tone of your messages. Elton McFall titles his videos in all caps because he's... Hey, that's fair to him. I don't... if it's an accessibility issue, that's fine, but if someone has a visual impairment, they don't need to title them in the chat for other people to see, right? I think there's tools to increase the font size and make it more visible on their end. Estelle will stick with Insta. What time is it? 9:45. I think we're going to wrap up by 10 o'clock. Just because I still got some stuff to do, and I'm leaning less and less towards doing an e-scooter stream, but we'll see. Hey, Johnny, enjoy your trip to Montreal. This is for the apple pie. $10, Godwin. Thank you for your support, Godwin, and for the $10. Have you made any new videos lately, Godwin? Thank you again. And Herman Huang in the house. Hello, Herman. Has Godwin made any new videos? Is it going to pull up his channel? It's going to pull up his channel. Hey, 75 subs. You have a second channel, Godwin L+. McDonald's Grand Big Mac review. Toronto electric bus ride. I've been meaning to do... I rode an electric bus yesterday. I've been meaning to do a electric bus ride. You beat me to it. I see you've jumped on the second channel bandwagon. Neat. Have fun in Montreal. Grab a beer at Benelux. I'm probably going to say that wrong. Or oh, you're just pronouncing or testing my really poor French. But Jimmy Soundwave, thank you very much for the $10. I will put that to good use once I'm there. And I will copy and paste these places that you just mentioned. I will leave that on the taskbar, and then after the stream, I will hopefully, you know what I can do? I can just take a picture of that with my phone. This is what old people do when they want to save something. The Quebec in tech is triggered. Sorry about that. Godman went to a Walmart in Richmond Hill on a video. You can't beat Notepad, right? Notepad is... It stays in its lane. It knows what it does, and it does it better than anything else. No need to add fancy stuff to it. It's kind of like Microsoft Word. Microsoft Word, you can't edit a PDF. You can't do a whole lot. But as a word processor, it's the best one for a reason, right? Notepad's definitely a more stripped down version of that. Karsta says she does that during PowerPoint meetings. David Walker is a fan of Notepad++. I like the basic one. Same goes for MS Paint. Johnny, why are you so red? I don't know. All right, Godwin, thanks for your super. Have a good trip into the subway. And I didn't know about your second channel, but that's neat. All right, everyone, check out Godwin's channels. Devin likes open office more, but whatever, they're all horrible. I hope to never use Office again. I've actually converted from Excel to Google Sheets just because it's free and it follows me around online, and I don't have to like log into one more thing to use it. Jeanette uses Notepad and Paint a lot. I like your style with that. Oh, that's looking south into Forest Hill. Let's just go to the part where I get lost, since I'm not going to be on this stream forever. I get lost. Well, I don't get lost, but I make a mistake. And I think I know where I made a mistake, although I can't find it on the video. I'll tell you what I did wrong. Okay, so I'm following... Hello, Emma PH. I'm following the sidewalk here. See how it says detour, go left? So I went left, but here's where I made my mistake. Every other time I've walked this way, you end up going through the park, right? But I think it's actually opened to the right here. I think I was supposed to look to the right. I never thought to do that because I've never had to turn or walk to the right before. I've always had to cut through the park. But I just ignored that little sign. I didn't even look to the right to see if the sidewalk picked up again. And I walked through the park, and we'll see what happens when I get to the other side of the park, but it's kind of fun. Alex says that damn construction zone is half hard to navigate through. It's the fact that they changed it. Devin, two companies you've turned 360 from love to hate, HP and Microsoft. HP, I think, has come back. Their newer laptops actually set a really good example for the rest of the industry because They have Spectre and Envy, and the Envy is their mid-tier line, but it uses all the premium material, and it's just as well built as Spectre. But so next to their competitors, an Envy laptop blows them away at that price point. If you look at like $1,000 Dell versus $1,000 HP Envy, like yeah, the Dell is just as good as the laptop, but in terms of like the build quality, I think the fact that HP is using the premium laptop and selling it cheaper, with obviously some lower components, I think it's good. I'm now a fan of HP after going off of them. You've had one Acer laptop charger like 4 times. I don't understand. Lisa is a Dell person. Dell XPS is amazing. But here's where I got screwed up. Because I didn't turn right earlier, I was like, I don't think I'm supposed to be here. I think I even comment that.
This can't be right. We're walking through a construction site? There is no way this is right. No chance in hell I'm supposed to be here. And there's a police station across the street.
That is me just waltzing through a construction site. That was fun. Into the parking lot of a police station.
What am I missing? Maybe I could have cut through this parking lot here.
That could be a Stumbles video, right? I could turn that out and I could cut that out and turn it into a clip for this channel. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll throw that up just as some extra content. Fans Buses Gaming says yes, do it.
Oh, I was supposed to come up here somehow.
Maybe I'll do that. Because I'm a bit low on Stumbles content. I have a bus ride coming up. A bus ride I filmed right after this, actually. And a trip to a food court. And I could do the walking through a construction zone.
This is just terrible design.
Estelle thinks it's lovely. That's neat. I'm glad you like your... Oh, have a lovely time in Montreal. Sorry, I read your message backwards. You know I'm a bit tired. Lisa endorses this as a Stumbles thing. Don't get lost in Montreal. Getting lost while traveling is half of the fun, right? I shouldn't be getting lost in my own city, especially on Eglinton Avenue, which is not far from where I live of all things, but hey. See, you could see the, right here, you can see the sidewalk continues, right? So I think on the other side of the park, you would have been able to walk up and cut through this walkway. Oops. Kohana's back. She dropped her phone. I got her stumbling. Sorry about that. Google Maps makes getting lost real hard these days. You know what is absolute horseshit? Apple Maps. Ugh. Do not use that. I know that was like a joke 4 or 5 years ago when they rolled it out, but it is an awful application. If you're going to copy something, do it well. One cool thing about buying the iPhone, though, is they gave me a year of Apple TV. I looked at it and said, there's nothing here I want to watch, but maybe later. So at least I have a new toy on my smart TV. Speaking of which, this stream looks all blurry now. And just a heads up, we're going to say goodbye in 5 minutes. And there's going to be no games tonight. We're going to hold off on the games at least for another week. So it's 3 weeks without games. So maybe we'll have maybe that's where Jim went. Maybe that's where Ro went. They're waiting for them to come back. Watch the Beastie Boys doc. Is it on Apple TV? Janet says it's just like Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime has a deep, deep back catalog. They have so many gems on their back catalog, but Apple TV doesn't. So maybe it's like Apple TV in functionality or Prime in functionality. But as a service, it's not even close. When are you going to Montreal? I'm departing tomorrow, Herman. But I'm not going there to make videos, but I will make some videos while I'm there, if that makes sense. Will you stream from Montreal? I'll bring, yeah, I should be able to stream. I won't be able to use Freedom as my backup, but I should be able to stream from, Cough, cough, iPhone. That's the end of my video. Is Action Kid still live? If you guys are bored, you can go see him. Look how light it is. In
That's so dope. The fans love me. Oh, I gotta mute this totally. It's too loud.
He's in Santa Monica, 3 hours before us. So I guess it's only 6:57. So yeah, it's pretty early in the evening there for him. And he did a quiet video. I watched this one today. He was not talking on it. Go get Fairmount bagels for you. Unpopular opinion. All right, Techniques T. I'll see if I can do that. Good night, Susan. All right, it's 9:57. I will. The real man. Aerospace fans disappointed in me for getting an iPhone. Hey, I just needed a basic appliance that worked. That's what the iPhone is, right? It does what I need it to do. And I'm looking at the box for my iPhone 12. I'm disappointed that it's sitting next to all my other tech stuff over there. Yes, it's Saint Viateur. I don't know. I'm not a bagel person, guys. I'd honestly rather eat an egg waffle than the best, freshest bagel in the world. I don't get it. You're welcome, Lisa. Good night, Marufo. People are already starting to say good night. So, hey, I guess we'll just call it a stream right now. But thanks for hanging out, guys. Sorry it was a bit shorter than usual. Sorry there was no alcohol or drugs involved. Probably in the next one we'll roll that out. I am bringing my edible stash with me to Montreal. Like I said, I'm going there to have fun, not to make videos. But we'll figure it out. So thank you guys. Thank you for all the super chats. They are a really, really big help. And I will put them to good use on my way to and at Montreal. And probably will have spent them all before I come back. But if I have any left over, we'll take care of it on the drive back. Anyways, guys, thank you for hanging out. And thank you for your support. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.